うーん、ついてんのかなこりゃ。ついてるのかなこれはついてるのかな大丈夫なのかなこれは大丈夫だね。大丈夫そうだね。ついてそうだね。えーっと。あ、痛い。まだね、痛みが消えないんですけれども。痛み消えないんですけれども。朗読劇、ヴェニスの商人やっていこうかなと思います。ヴェニスの商人を日本語でやると思ったあなた。そこのあなたです、そこのあなた。それは嘘だ。今回私がやるのは、日本語でも何でもない、原文だー。うわー。はい、やりますか。はい。それではね、やっていこうと思います。では、第1話。シーン1から、ベニス A ストリート。In truth, I know not why I am so sad. It, uh, it wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it. What stuff is made of, whereof it is born. I am to run. And such a wet with sadness makes on me, that I have much ere to know myself. Your mind is tossing on the ocean. There were your argosies with policy sail, like signals and leech burgers on the fold, or as it were the patience of the sea, do overbear the petty traffickers, that courtesy to them reverence, as they fly by them with their woven wings. Believe me, sir, as I such venture forth, the rather path of my affections would. We whip my herbs abroad, I shall be sail, breaking, breaking the grass till now where sits the wind, peering in maps for pots and piers and loads, and every object that might make me fear misfortune to my ventures, out of doubt would make me sad. My echoing, my breath will blow me an hour. When I thought what harm a wind to greet a sea might do, I should not see the sandy or grass, our grass line, but I shall think of shallows and or rot, and semi-wealthy Andrew docked in sand, wearing her high top lower than her wrist, to kiss her warrior. Should I go to Crutch and see the hoary edifice of stone, and not bathing me straight or dangerous locks, which touching but my gentle vessel's side, would scatter all her species on the stream, and love the rolling waters with my skills, with my silks, and in a word, but even now worth this, and no worth nothing. So I have the thought to think on this, and shall I lack the thought that such a thing vacancy would make me sad? But tell me, I know Antonio is sad to think Urban's hisマーシャンです。すいません。ここまで聞いてわかると思いますが、私、英語苦手です。それでも、お付き合いできる方だけご了承ください。Baby, no, I think my fortune for it. My ventures is not one bottom trusted, nor to one place, nor is mine for estate upon the fortune of this present year. Therefore, my merchandise makes me not sad. Why? Why then you are in love? Fry. Not in love neither. Then let us say you are sad, because you're not merry, and 'twill us easy for you to laugh and leap, and say you are merry, because you are not sad, now by two-handed Janus. Nature hath framed strange flowers in her time. Some that will evermore peep through their eyes, and laugh like parrots at a big people, and other of such vinegar aspect, that they not show their teeth in way of smile. Frog neither sweeter that just be laughable. Here comes Bethania, your most noble kinsman. Gratiano and Lozano, fare you well. We leave you now with better company. I'll stay till I have made you marry. If other friends had not prevented me. Your word is very dear in my regard. I take it your own business calls on you and you embrace the occasion to depart. Good Mela, your good lords, good signers both. When shall we love? Say when. You grow exceeding strange, must it be so? We'll make our leisures to attend on yours. Eloquent Salvario and Saranio. My lord Basilio, since we have found Antonio, we do relieve you. By dinner time, I pray you, have in mind where we must meet. I will you find you. You look now well as Signor Antonio. You have too much respect upon the world. They lost Dubai if with much care. Believe me, you marvelously changed. I hold the words but as a word, Graziano. A stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one. Let me play the fool with mirth, laughter. Let old wrinkles come, and let my liver laser heart with wine, that my hair cool when mortifying groans. Why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like his grandsire cut in a vessel, sleep when he waked and creep into the jadish? By being previous, I tell thee what, Antonio, I love thee. And it is my love that speaks. There are a soft of man whose visages do cream and mantle like a standing pond, and do a willful stillness entertain. We purpose to be dressed in an opinion, or wisdom, gravity, profound conceit, as who should say, I'm sure oracle. And when I open my lips, let no dog bark. Oh my Antonio, you do know of this, that therefore only are reputed wise for saying nothing, when I am very sure, if they should speak, it almost damn those ears, which hearing them would call their brothers fools. I'll tell thee more of this another time, but fish not with this melancholy weight, for this full gajon, this opinion. Come, good Lorenzo, fare ye well a while. I'll end my exhorting after dinner. Well, we will leave you then till dinner time. I must be one of these same dumb wise men, for Graciano never lets me speak. Well, keep me company, but do yes, ma'am. So, shite not know the sound of tiny when talked. Farewell. I'll go and take a talker for this scare. Thanks. I have faith, for silence is only comediable in a neat, tough, dried, and made not vendible. Examined Gratiano and Lorenzo. Is there anything? No. バニーサオさんはバニーサオさんはずっと出てる人か。Graciano speak an infinite deal of nothing more than any man in Venice. His listen as to grains of wheat hide into bushels of chaff. You shall seek all day, or you find them, and when you have them, they're not worth the search. Well, tell me now where ready is the same, to whom you swore a secret pilgrimage that you today promised to tell me of. This not known to you, Antonio, how much I have disabled my estate, by something showing a more swearing point than my faint means would grant continuance. Nor do I now make one to be abridged from such a novel rate, but my chief case is to come fairly from the great depth wherein my time something to prodigal health let me gaze to you, Antonio. I own the most in money and in love, and from your love I have a warranty to unburden all my plots and purposes. How to get clear of all the debts I own? I pray you, good bunny soul, let me know it, and if it stand as you yourself still do, within the eye of honor be assured. My purse, my person, my extremist means lie or unlocked to your occasions. In my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I showed his fellow of the self-same fight the self-same way. With my advised wedge to find the other both, and by adventuring both I oft found both. I urge this should hold both, because what follows in poor innocence. I owe you much, and like a wonderful youth, that which I won is lost. But if you please to shoot another arrow that self way, which you did shoot the first, I do not doubt, as I will watch the aim or to find both, or bring your letter hazard back again, and thankfully rest debtor for the first. You know me well, and herein spend but time to wind about my love with circumstance, and out of doubt you do me no more wrong in making question on my uttermost, than if you heard make waste all of I have. Then do but say to me what I should do, that in your knowledge may be me that be done, and I am blessed, and to it therefore speak. In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair and fairer than that world of wondrous virtues. Sometimes from her eyes I did receive fair speechless messages. Her name is Portia. Nothing other variant to Cato's daughters. Virtuous Portia. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth. For the four winds blow in from every coast. Renowned suitors, and her sunny looks hang on her temples like a golden fleece, which make her seat of Vermont crotches crucious strand, and many Jasons come in quest on her. Oh, my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with one of them, I had a mind presages me such thrift that I should questionless be fortunate. Thou knowest that all my fortunes are at sea. Neither have I money nor commodity to raise a present sum. Therefore go forth, try what to credit can in Venice do, that shall be lacked even to the uttermost. The Fornish sea, to Vermont, to fair Portia, go presently, inquire, and so will I, where money is, and I no question make to harp it, or my trust, or for my sake. Next thing. Scene 2. Vermont, a room in Portia's house. 少々お待ちください。
By my troth, narrator, my little body is aweary of this great world.
You will be sweet, madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortunes are. And yet, for aught I see that are as sick that chafed with too much as they that strove with nothing. It is not me happiness the force to be seated. In the me, superfluity comes sooner by weight hurries, but completely live longer.
That would be better if well forward.
If to do were as easy as not to know what were good to do. Chapels has been churches and poems cultivate princess. Palaces if is a good divine that follows his own instructions. I can easily teach 20 what were good to be done. That be one of the 20 to follow my own teaching. The brain may devise laws for the world, but a hot temper reps or a cold degree such a hair is madness the youth to sleep over the masses of good counsel, the cripple. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me a husband. Oh me, the word chose. Oh my, neither chose form. I would not refuse from whom I dislike. So is the will of the living daughter sharpened by the will of a dead father. Is it not hard, Nerissa, that I cannot choose one nor refuse none? Your father was vultures and hoary men at their death have good inspirations. Therefore, the lottery that he hath devised in these 3 chests of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning, chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen by any rightly, but one who shall rightly love. But what warmth is there in your affection towards any of these princely suitors that are already come? I pray thee overname them, and as soon namest them, I will describe them, and according to my description, level at my affection. A. That cold indeed, for he doth nothing but talk of his horse, and he makes it a great appropriation to his own good parts, that he can show himself. I am much afraid my lady his mother played forth with a smith. He doth nothing but frown, as who should say, if you will not have me, chose. He hears merry toast and smiles not. I fear he will prove the weeping philosophers when he grows old, being so full of unmanly sadness in his young. I had rather be married to a death's hand head. We were born in his month that you either of these. God defined me from these two. How say you be the French lord, monstriously born? God made him, and therefore let him pass for a man. In truth, I know it is a sign to be a mocker. But he, why he hath a horse better than the Neapolitans, a better bad habit of throwing that the Count Palatine. He is every man in no man. If a throws to sing, he falls straight a capering. He will fence with his own shadow. If I should marry him, I should marry 20 husbands. If he would despise me, I would forgive him. For if he loved me to madness, I shall never regret him. What say you, then, to Bridge, the young Baron of England? You know, I say nothing to him, for he understands not me, nor I him. He hath neither Latin, French, nor Italian. And you will come into the court and swear that I have a poor pennyworth in the English. He is a proper man's picture, but he always who can converse with a dumb show. How oddly he is sweetered. I think he brought his doublet in Italy. He wrote horse in French, in bonnet in Germany, and his behavior everywhere. すいません、水飲みます。 Wasn't you the Scottish lord, his neighbour, that he had a neighbourly charity in him, for he borrowed a box the ear of the Englishman and swore he would pay him again when he was able. I think the Frenchman became his surety and sealed under for another. How right do you do, young German? The Duke of Saxony's nephew. Very in the morning, when he is sober, and most very in the afternoon, when he is drunk. When he is best, he is a little worse than mine, and when he is worse, he is little better than our best, and the worst for that every fail. I hope I shall make shift to go without him. If he should offer to choose, and chose the light casket, you should refuse to perform your father's will. If you should refuse to accept him, therefore, for fear of the worst, I pray see that deep grasses of Lehenish wine of the country cassette. For if the devil be within, and that temptation without, I know he will choose it. I will do anything, Nelissa. I'll be married to a sponge. You need not fear, lady. There having any these laws, they have acquainted me with their determinations, which is indeed to return to their home and to trouble you with no more shit, unless you may be won by same other soft than your father's imposition, depending on the casket. If you able to be as old as Sevilla, I will die as chaste as Diana, unless I be obtained by the manner of my father's will. I am glad this parcel of words are so reasonable, for there is no one among them, but I doubt on his very absence, and my pray God grant them a fair departure. Do you not remember, lady, in your father time a Venetian, a sonner ran a scholar and soldier, that came high sir in company of the Marquis of Montferrat. Yes, it was Baniso. I think he was so cold. True, madam. He of all the men that even more foolish eyes looked upon was the best deserving of fair lady. I remember he well, and I remember he worthy of the prize. Oh no, well no. The four strangers seek for you, madam, to take their lives, and there is foreigners called from a fifth, the Prince of Morocco, who brings word that Prince his master will be here tonight. If I could beat the fifth, welcome, with so good a here as I can bid the author for farewell. I should be glad of his approach if he heard the condition of a saint and compression of a devil. I had rather he should shrive me than wave me. Come, Nerissa. Shiraz, go before. Whilst we shut the gates upon a four, other knocks at the door. Venice a public place. They so sound the cats well. Oh sure. For 3 months. For 3 months. For 3 months, well. For the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be born. Antonio shall become born well. May you steal me? Will you picture me? Should I know your answer? 3,000 ducats for the mount, and Antonio bowed. Your answer to that? Antonio is a good man. Have you heard me any invitation to the country? Oh, no. My meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. Yet he means in supposition. He have an argosy bound to triples, another to the index. I understand, moreover, upon the realtor, he have a search at next go. A fourth for England, for and other ventures she have scandaled abroad, but seems about boys, serious but man. there be landslide and what a lot, what a symbolize and land shivers. I mean, pirates, and then this is a period of waiters, wind and rocks. The man is notwithstanding sufficient. These thousand Dagat, I think I may take his point. Be assured you may. I will be assured I may, and that I may be assured I will be saying me. May I speak with Antonio? Yes. If it please you to dine with us. Yes, to small park, to eat of the habitat which your prophet son Nazareth conjured the devil into. I will be with you, share with you, talk with you, walk with you, and so following. But I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. What news on the lizard? Weirdo, who is she comes here? There is Signor Antonio. Aside, I like our funny publican he likes. I hate him for he had Christian, but more sure that in Lord simplicity he reigns on many gratis and brings down the light of a sons here with us in Venice. I will feed but the ancient grudge I bear him. He hates our secret nation, and he lays. Even these were merchants must do congregate on me, my bargains, and my verbal swift, which he called interest. Cause it be my tribe, if I forgive him. Sarah, do you hear? I am debating on my present store, and by the near guess on my memory, I can't instantly lace up the grass of fruit 3,000 ducats. What of that? To always rusty every all my tribe will punish me. But soft, how many more do you desire? Rest your fire. good signer. You were safe as the last man in the mouse. Shylock, although I neither lend her borrow by taking nor by giving or excess, yet to supply the life wants my friend. I break a custom. Is she yet proceeds? How much she owed? How much he owed? Hey, 6,000 ducats. And for 3 months, I have forgot 3 months. You told me so. When then your bond, and let me see, but you, Methos, you said you neither lay nor borrow upon advantage. I do never use it. When Jacob grazed his uncle Robin's sheep, this Jacob from our honey Avram was, as his wise mother wrote in his behalf, the sad processor. He was the third. And what of him? Did he take interest? No, not take interest. Not as you would say. Directly interest, mark what Jacob did. Where Laban and himself were compromised that our links, which were strict and paid, should fail as Jacob here. We use being long in the end of assume turn to the line, and when the work and correlation was between 3 early brothers in the act, the skillful shepherd peers me certain ones, and in the doing of my deed of kind, she stuck them up before the foursome youth, who then, conceiving did in any time, fell party colored lamps, and those were Jacob's. This was a way to thrive, and he was blessed and shelved in blessing, if men still it not. すいません、ちょっと喉が痛いので少々お水を。 This was a venture sure that Yakov served for a thing not in his power to bring to pass, but swayed and fashioned by the hand of heaven. Was this inserted to make interest good, or is your gold and silver errands the rams? I cannot tell. I make bread at fast, but no me signer. Mark you this bunny soul. The devil can cite sculpture for his purpose. An evil soul producing holy witness is like a villain with a smearing check, a goodly apple rotten at the heart. Oh, what a goodly outside falsehood half. 3,000 ducats. It's a good round sum. 3 months from 12. Then, let me see the late. Well, Sherlock, shall we be referring to you? Signer Antonio, make a time and oft in the reality you have related me about me monies and my associates still have burning. If with a potent Sherlock for sufferance is the badge of all the tribe. You call me misbeliever, cut throat dog, and spit upon my cherish gabardine, and all for years of that which is my own. Well, then, it not appears you need my help. Go to them. I come to me, and you say, Sherlock, we would have monies. You say so that you that did void your lamb upon my beard, and void me as you spurn a stranger. Set over your threshold. Money is your shirt. What should I say to you? Should I not say, hath a dog money? Is it possible I thus can lend 3,000 ducats? Or shall I bend low and in a bondman key? With bated breath and whispering humbleness, say this, for sure, you spit on me on Wednesday. So Wednesday. Last. You spurned me such a day. Another time you called me dog, and forces criticize. I lend you this much money. I'd like to call Cecil again, to speed of seas again, to spawn C2. If so, wilt lend this money, lend it not, as do the friends. For when did friendship take a breed for Baron? Metal of his friend, but lend it rather to sign enemy. For if he break, so mayst with better face exact the penalty. Why like you? Have you storm? I will make friends with you, and her be a rock. Forget his shames that you have stained me with. Supply your present wants to take no thought of essence for my monies, and you not hear me. This is kind I offer. This were kindness. This kindness will I show. Go with me to notary. See me there your signed bond, and in a marriage point, if you repay me not on such a day, in such a place, such sum or sums as are expresses, in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal point of your fair flesh to be cut off my taken. In what part of your body pleases me? Content. Our faith. I'll see to such a bond, and say this I much kindness in the jail. You shall not see to such a bond for me. I rather dwell in my necessity. We fear not man, I will no forfeit it. Within these 4 months, this month before this bond expires, I do expect return of Silas 3 times and value of this bond. Oh, for the ever. さっきのアントニオのシーンだった。やり直します。Why fear no more? I will not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires, I do expect return of thrice 3 times the value of the bond. All my offers I ever heard. What these Christians are, whose own heart daring teachers them suspect the souls of others. Pray you, tell me this, If he should break his day, what should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? I pawned a man's flesh taken from a man. It's not so estimate forfeitable neither as fresh or muttons, beefs, or God. I say to push his full favor, I extend this friendship if he will take it so, if not, adieu. And for me love, I pray you wrong me not. Yes, Sherlock, I will say unto this point. Then meet with for faith at the notary's, gave him direction for this married point, and I will go and burst the daggers straight, sit in my house, left in the fearful gird of an unservity knave, and presently I will be with you. High sea, gentle Joe, the Hebrew will turn Christian. He grows kind. I like no fairy times and are very his mind. Come on. In this there can be no dismay. My ships come home a month before the day. これにて第1幕ヴェニスの商人を終わりといたします。ご視聴いただきました人、誠に感謝いたします。拙い英語ではありましたが、私のできる最大限で、ヴェニスの商人、バニーソーさんがね、好きな人を見つけて、そこに会いたい、その人に会いたい、その人に会いたい、会いたいって思ってても、なかなか会うことができていない現状。そのために、その人に求婚しに行くためにお金を貸してほしいというシャイロックに頼むところまで。そして頼むことが成立して、バニーサオさんとシャイロックの契約が成立した時、までを、今回は、アクト1のスクリーン1から3まで読んでいきました。今ね、見てくださっている皆様、誠に感謝でございます。では、次のアクト2が上演するまで、しばしの間、またお待ちいただけると幸いです。今後ともこのような朗読配信は続けていきたいと思っておりますので、もしよければね、チャンネル登録、高評価をしてお待ちいただけると幸いでございます。また、今後の活動の励みになりますので、もし本当に気が向いたのであれば、よろしくお願いします。今後、この上映が終わったとしても、英語版、今回は英語版でしたが、日本語版、私自身が和訳したものを少し参考にしながら読んでいこうかなと思っていますので、そのタイミングが来るまで少しお待ちいただければと思います。 それでは、今日の配信はひとまずここまで。今、アーカイブでここまで見てくださっている皆様、そしてリアルタイムで見てくださっているそこのあなた、本当にありがとうございます。では、またの配信でお会いいたしましょう。それでは皆さん、せーので、